played here a couple of years ago at a Choice City Stomp, and he's got an odd last name. It's a pretty odd name, and I asked him before I brought him up how to pronounce his name, and he told me, and I brought him up, and it turns out that he told me the wrong way to say his own name just as a prank to make me look dumb. And then he came up and was like, no, that wasn't it, but yeah, nice try. So I haven't forgotten that. I made sure that I knew his name, how to say it. I've practiced it. I'm ready. I'm not going to screw that up again. So please put your hands together, everybody, and welcome Micah.
How's everybody doing? That was good. Good work. Soon enough, we'll get into worldviews and the problems surrounding us in a 24/7, 365 world with a 24-hour news cycle. And the fact that none of us are sleeping very well at night. And how each and every one of us views life through a different set of circumstances. And why we feel the need so deeply to please everyone around us. Yet we still feel completely alone in the middle of the party that we never really wanted to go to in the first place. But now we're all here. And none of us knew what to do with our hands. And we can lay on leather couches and talk about all the ways in which we've disappointed our parents and how our fathers never learned to tell us that they loved us. Yeah, we'll get into all of that. Trust me. And we can talk about the anxiety that comes with being poor and how we were led to believe that everyone else knew what was going on and therefore someday we would too. But now it's someday and we still have no idea what's going on around us because somewhere between here and there, the game changed. And I promise we're going to get to the idea that our brains rearrange our memories to make the past seem like it was way, way better than it ever really was. And when we get there, we can have that conversation. But we have to promise to stay cool, calm, and collected. Or we'll just end up shouting over one another. Then why are we so afraid of silence when our speaking is mostly exercising dominance and we never really had anything to say in the first place? And we're finally going to get down to the very, 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 very bottom of exactly why Jimmy Williams punched me in my fucking mouth in the 6th grade. But first we have to agree that we're all just humans, frail and scared to death of our own existence. And if we can start there, I feel like we could really get somewhere. Are there any questions? Because I have a million. Are there any questions? Because I have a million. So let's begin. Welcome to your new America, friends, and I'm your new Norman Rockwell, painting pictures of grown adults sitting in the front seats of 89 Chevy Corsicas, crushing up prescription pills and snorting them through pink tampon applicators. I'm a product of your rural slums. I'm the son of factory workers, armed with an education given to me by high school sports coaches, child molester priests, and the internet. Yeah, it's taken me much too long to realize this world was laughing at me and not with me. Well, I'm trying to be a better human being and I'm trying to lead with empathy. My judgments are just me projecting my own insecurities, and that's childish and my childhood sucks, so I have no reason to want to revisit it. Now I'm insecure about the way I look and I wish that I could lose some weight. I think my face is too round and I am much too willing to cut people I genuinely care about completely out of my life. Well, I'm happy to be alive at the moment and trying to not take people and things for granted. We're all beautiful and brilliant and completely unable to communicate. So welcome to your new America, friends, and I am your new Norman Rockwell, painting pictures of all of us, hoping to bring us together through our similarities rather than divide us through our differences. I'm a product of your rural slums, and yeah, it's taken me much too long to realize this world was laughing at me and not with me. But I'm trying to be better, and I'd love to have you on my side. Yeah! Thanks, everybody. Well, it's cash for gold and payday loans and dollar stores and bus stops covered in broken 40-ounce bottles and plastic tip cigars and shooting heroin on a blood-stained futon mattress in your mother's basement in your small Midwestern town. It's being evicted from apartments that we can't afford, working 40 hours a week and buying groceries from the liquor store because it's half a block away, and it's smoking ourselves to death because it's a break from the monotonous drone of living in a place we know we will never escape. Because corporate buildings and sports stadiums are our new houses of worship. And it's stories about the good old days that weren't really all that great. We just tend to romanticize the past when the future that's been created for us looks so bleak. And we've been nursing these World War II hangovers in our cubicles and prison cells, waiting for the old guard to die as they slowly lose their soda-jerked minds. And I just wish Nina Simone was here to sing us Mississippi, goddamn, Mississippi, goddamn, Mississippi, goddamn, just one last time. So as these mothers and fathers clip out the obituaries of their sons and daughters out of some of the last newspapers that will ever exist, let's do our best to not be the laughingstocks of your great-great-grandchildren's history books. In Mississippi, goddamn, Mississippi, goddamn, Mississippi, goddamn, just one last time. Thanks, everybody. Y'all doing all right? Yeah. Thanks for hanging out today. We appreciate it very, very much. Well, who do you think you are? I am no one. Why do you do what you do? It's the only thing I know how to do. If I knew how to do anything else, I'd probably do that. I'm not very good at this, and it's really hard. What's the hardest part? Probably the money. And what's your biggest fear? Dying before I get all of my work done. And when will your work be done? Never. So what's your biggest success? The last thing I finished. Do you ever think of her? Never. Always. What's your biggest problem right now? There's a rat trapped underneath the kitchen sink. And I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. Is that a metaphor? No. Maybe. So how exactly do you see yourself? Well, in my mind, I'm a singer in a hardcore band. Nah, but the truth is that I work at a bar. I take the trash out and I take the money out the door. But some some nights when it's slow, I try drawing pictures of the person I always thought I would be. It seems no matter how much I scribble or erase, it never looks anything like me. Anything like me. Anything like me. Anything like me. Here's a Sunday afternoon jam. It's not really. I hold no pride or allegiance to a place that I just happened to be born into. Two kids with some pretty serious emotional issues had sex in a trailer in Bucyrus, Ohio, and 9 months later I popped out. I've never viewed that as a cause for a celebration. As far as I can see, a mourning would be more appropriate to the death of the hopes and dreams of those two kids. Now, years later, I'd find myself climbing up on top of the jewelry store on Sandusky Avenue, and I'd let my toes hang out over the ledge, and I'd think about jumping off out into the street. And I'd daydream about who would find my body and who would come to my funeral. I'm trying really hard not to think like that anymore. I guess saying these things out loud just kind of helps me sort them out inside my head, because I've been trying really hard to figure out who I am. And so, like most stories you've ever heard before, I thought I'd start at the beginning. Now, I sat down to try and write something beautiful, but the truth is I don't have anything resembling beauty inside of me. And that's a hard realization, that I am just a lost generation. I am a real live American throwaway. And now most nights I lie awake in bed worrying that I'm a sociopath, and then I worry that I worry so much about that. And I throw these social and digital Hail Marys out into the ether because my family doesn't get me, and my friends, they don't either. Now I sat down to try and write something beautiful, but the truth is I don't have anything resembling beauty inside of me. And that's a hard realization, that I am just a lost generation. I am a real live American throwaway. And so, like most stories I've ever heard before, I thought I'd start at the beginning. Thanks, guys. Everybody doing okay? Not me. Just kidding, I'm doing great. Here's a song about how poverty is passed down generation to generation. There's not much you can do to escape it. That's funny, right? Hello, my name is Henry. I am 28 years old. I work at this convenience store in this small town. It's getting smaller every day. I am the one that you ignore as you pass me, mopping the floor. I sell you cigarettes and energy drinks. You never look me in the eye. Hello, my name is Henry. Says this name tag that they make me wear, named after a grandfather that beat the shit out of my mother. But I am living proof that not everybody counts. No, not everybody matters. And most nights I wanna toss these racks of candy bars and Advil out into the parking lot and set this place on fire. Take the money from the register as the Pop 40 music's still playing from the speakers, from the ceiling, and just go anywhere but here. And tell me, do you ever feel like your life is just happening to you, like nothing you say or do has ever really mattered? Tell me, do you ever feel like your life is just happening to you, like nothing you say or do has ever really mattered? I guess I've never really mattered. Hello, my name is Henry. I am 28 years old and I am a spectator in my own life. I am a spectator in my own life. A spectator in my own life. So tell me, do you ever feel like your life is just happening to you, like nothing you say or do has ever really mattered? Tell me, do you ever feel like your life is just happening to you, like nothing you say or do has ever really mattered? Has it ever really mattered? Because I've never really mattered. Thanks, everybody. Okay. This is awesome. I know I've been thanking everybody all day, but I can't say it enough. Thank you so much to Jimmy Richter for making this all happen. Ted here, Mose. Thanks to Maker's Mark and to Corona. We couldn't do it without him. Well, I've been drawing these maps to remind myself of where I want to go and how to get back once I get there. My mind is a constant stream of worst case scenarios, and I have no idea what I am doing. With these sunglasses, orgasms, and car wrecks we'll all have to wake up and deal with in the morning. They say it only takes 15 seconds for your brain to shut down if you ever find yourself in the very worst of ways. We can sing karaoke and we can bury our loved ones, and sometimes we'll do both on the very same day. But all I ever wanted was a simple song to sing on and out-of-tune piano somewhere in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ohio. Well, if it's Tuesday night, I know for a fact that there's a kid in South Bend, Indiana, singing his heart out of a Sex Pistols song at a bar called Cheers. And I know the Sex Pistols were put together by their fashionable manager, but that's no fault of that kid's. We can choose to laugh at them or we can choose to cheer for them. And I could only ever dream of being that brave. I could only ever dream of being that brave. 'Cause all I ever wanted was a simple song to sing on it, out-of-tune piano somewhere in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I've been drawing these maps to remind myself of where I want to go, how to get back once I get there. Let me state just one last time for the record that I have no idea what I am doing. I have no idea what I am doing. 'Cause all I ever wanted was a simple song to sing somewhere in Cincinnati, Ohio. 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 Thanks, guys. I got a few more.